Ladies and gentlemen, Jazz Broganzo here. What's next? As I'm here on this Saturday morning, sometimes stories come across your feed and you kind of just like dismiss them or just like swipe them away, for other things. It turns out that we are not the only nation that has gone woke. Unfortunately, our friends across the pond have been going woke for some time. And just when we thought, especially looking at 2020, back at 2020, and all the woke nonsense, the woke trash that has infiltrated this country, permeated this country like a cancer. Um, that okay, what other countries are going through this other than us? But this is the first time on this program that I've done a story that goes outside of the country. Let's take a look. This comes out of Breitbart. This is in Bristol, England. Bristol radicals attack police with fireworks, bottles, and bricks as the hashtag kill the bill unrest continues. Now, for those who don't know the kill the bill, I am coming across this for the first time myself, so this is going to be news to both of us. Bristol was plunged into another night of violence as clashes between riot police and leftist protesters on Friday evening saw officers attacked with makeshift missiles and fireworks. Gee, sound familiar? 10 people were arrested by police during the latest Kill the Bill demonstration against Home Secretary Priti Patel's proposed Police, Crime, Sentencing, and Courts Bill, or PCSC, I guess, which is set to introduce draconian policing powers against protests in Britain. The local Avon and Somerset police claimed that the leftist radicals pelted officers with glass bottles and bricks. Police horses were targeted with fireworks. One horse was also covered in paint on a third night of violent altercations in the English port city. Gee, what city in America resembled that? Or two cities, I'm sorry. Portland and Seattle. As seen in Antifa and Black Lives Matter protests in America, agitators also used lasers to target police officers' eyes. Wow, shocker. Supt Mark Runekers of Avon and Somerset Police, I'm assuming sergeant or captain, quote, the majority of people acted peacefully. Really? All right, come on. You doing a CNN now? However, it was a minority who once again showed hostility to officers. Items include glass bottles, bricks were thrown at officers, fireworks were launched and mounted at our mounted section, while one of our horses was also covered with paint, as I just read to you. This is what went on. Yeah. The police also claimed that actions were taken to mitigate possible ammonia attacks, with officers equipping themselves with protective gear after a substance was smelt among the crowd. Ammonia can cause blindness in severe cases, and lesser instances can cause burning sensations in the throat and eyes. True. Absolutely true. Police have also come under criticism for the use of harsh tactics employed to break up the protests. Gee, what harsh tactics could they be? I don't know, doing their effing jobs? Which supposedly violate corona violations. Yeah, because you want to make sure you want to keep that 6 feet distance while they're shooting fireworks at your horses, throwing paint on your horses, and then dumping ammonia on you. But you want to keep that distance and make sure you don't break any coronavirus regulations. The stupidity is not just in America, folks. It's not just in America. It is worldwide. A reporter for the Daily Mirror, Matthew Dretch, shared footage what he claimed showed police assaulting him, despite announced that he was a journalist and not a protester. Police assaulted me at the Bristol police, even though I told them I was from the press. I was respectfully observing what happened and posed no threat to any officers. I have muted the latter part of the video to spare you all the pain of hearing my voice. Okay. Officers repeatedly encouraged people to disperse, but once the atmosphere changed and people became physical, it was necessary to take action, Mark Runiger said. At times, reasonable force had to be used. This is not something we ever want to do, but we have a duty to uphold the law, prevent crime, and protect people and property, he added. Okay. Bristol has become a hotbed of left-wing activism in Britain, with some comparing the city to Portland, ding, 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 Seattle, ding, 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 ding. Last year, for example, Black Lives Matter activists ripped down a historical statue of British philanthropist Sir Edward Colston before dumping it in the harbor as the police stood down. But it turns out that the statue was pulled out of the harbor and pulled back. But in its place, they decided to put a Black Lives Matter statue of a woman holding a fist up high. And of course, it was taken down the next day and thrown in the dumpster. And rightly so. Let's see. Andy Ngo, who has become very famous in America here for covering such atrocities and nonsense. And of course, he was attacked several times in Seattle and Portland. And of course, cancel culture has come after him as well, because just for doing his job and for writing a detailed book regarding Antifa and how much of a danger they are to this country. This is from Andy Ngo's live Twitter feed. He writes, more violent far left protesting broke out in Bristol, England tonight. Last weekend, rioters tried to take over the police station. And once again, why am I not surprised? I'm not surprised by this, folks. This is not surprising at all. You know, this is absolute nonsensical bullshit. It is. It is bullshit to one of its highest levels. When you have trash like this, you can't control the trash that goes on in Portland, Seattle, because of soy boy mother effers who basically don't have the testicular fortitude to do their damn jobs and to basically govern the city and to allow the police to do their jobs to a point. Police are allowed to do their job to that point. Oh my gosh, it's obsessive, it's abusive. Oh my gosh, the police, oh my gosh, they're beating us up. Da, 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 da. Why is that? Well, we were, shooting off fireworks and throwing paint on horses and ammonia and, and burning buildings down and setting police stations on fire. But they're attacking us. Oh my gosh. This is the continuous nonsensical bullshit that continues to go on. It's not just America. It's also, sadly, happening to our friends over in England as well. Like I said, this is the first I was hearing about this story. I saw this morning on my feed. I just thought, well, you know what? I can talk about the nonsensical bullshit that goes on in this country, and I will continue to do so. But every once in a while, you step outside the country and you see what's going on in other countries, and sadly, they're going through the same wokeness, progressive garbage that is destroying our society. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is what's next. If you like what you see here, please comment below, like it, share it, hit that subscription button, slam that notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.